G'day everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die War of the Walkers. So, we are coming up to evening. We're going to want the forged iron. We're going to turn that off. We're going to cook that. Put that on for... that looks about right. Beautiful. Got a shovel, we got a pickaxe. We're going to repair that. We're going to repair that. And we're going to head over to our mine head. Oh, a little bit silly. We're going to get our hammer out. We're going to hammer up our mine head. Make it all nice and upgraded. Then we're going to start mining. Oh, there's no frame there. Huh. So ramp. New frame ramp. Craft. Huh. How about that? I missed a spot. Probably should have crafted a nail gun before doing... Yeah, I know what you're thinking. This minehead, this monstrosity of a pyramid is a bit overkill, but I do like to be protected from roaming hordes. Now that's interesting. I can't put have to do something about that. The whole seems like a waste of wood, I know, but we oops. It'd be quite nice if we could work all night and not be detected by the local undead collectors for Undead's Anonymous. So for the next hour I can really like to get this fully upgraded in the next in-game hour, and then we'll get down inside and we'll start thought we were done. Not that we had an entire side to go, but oh well. And now the other upside to this is we're going to... So basically what we're going to do to start the mine is we're going to dig straight down to bedrock. And with that, the Great Pyramid of Bishtopia is finished. So that's awesome. And this will be the part where I break my leg. Yep! Called it! Not the... Oops. Smartest move we've ever made there. We don't have anything to make a splint, do we? No. Alright, so sprain leg 39 minutes. That's alright, we can deal with that. Alright, so let's get rid of the hammer. Let's get our shovel. We will need to deal with why we couldn't put a hatch there at some point, but that's alright. Let's now we've still got plenty of wood, so we can make frames to get out. What we're also going to do, just to make sure we don't get interrupted, just going to pop a frame there, and let's start digging. See if we find any pockets of awesomeness. So the whole idea is we're going to go straight down here to bedrock, which is in another 40 meters. Because bedrock is about minus... bedrock is at minus 57 from memory. So we've got our mining helmet, so that's all good. And we're good, we're undetected, so alright. So I hope you're all enjoying this series so far. I'm gonna do some mining, this mine building episode. Just so, you know, those of you that may be coming to the 7 Days to Die in general and seeing this modded series for the first time, sort of get an appreciation for the mining grind that does happen. in this game. It's significant. So basically what we did, we started off digging. We found a patch of gravel, and you can see gravel patches on the surface. They're light grey. And when you dig them with the shovel, it does tell you, when you get a block of gravel, you get sand and rock, and also the predominant ore that you can mine underneath. So in this case we got iron, which is exactly what we need at this point of the game, because we need to forge iron for tools and all that good stuff. Then we've got our beautiful diamond pickaxe, which is probably going to make mincemeat of this. Yeah, we've got our diamond pickaxe, which is just which would knife through this like a knife through butter. I don't really want to waste it. I'm sort of quite happy to pound away with our steel pickaxe for the moment, because when we actually find ores, then I want to use the diamond pickaxe, because that will yield us a greater percentage. There we go, it's now 10 o'clock. The zombies are running. But we are fairly safe, I hope. Barring doing anything really stupid, we should be okay down here. Alright, so we're not far off bedrock now, we're about 6 meters off. Then we'll start thought I heard something there. We'll start off the second part of this operation, which is sorry, the night sounds do get to me a little bit in this game, occasionally. Anyway, one more block and we should have bedrock, in theory. Yep, there you go. That is the ancient sound of bedrock. Now, we did not hit any... Now, what I'm going to do... do want to start opening this out a little bit. Because what we want to do now is this is going to form the this is going to form the side of our this is going to form the side of our hatch elevator. for those of you unfamiliar with the hatch elevator, you can basically create a system of hatches that will lift you straight back up. Now, so this is gravel, and so if you dig that with a shovel, we're going to quickly do a repair on that. I'll show you. So if I was to go, there, you see we got iron. We want that hole there because that's where we're going to. That's going to be our jump down hole. Now, this is going to be our hatch elevator right here. So we want to go down directly alongside the frames we just put down, because what we're going to do, and we're going to use the, we're actually going to use the diamond pickaxe for this because I want to get this done quickly so I can show you what we are going to do next. As you can see, we're getting more rock and more iron for each hit, which is awesome. And more levels. So one thing in this game, one thing you can definitely do to increase your progression is mining. This game rewards mining at the moment. Now, my understanding is in Alpha 17 they're redoing the entire progression system. So obviously this will all change, but for right now, mining is actually more beneficial to your overall cause than there we go, and we're down. Beautiful. So let's just open this up a little bit. Alright. So what I probably should have done is, as I dug down, I probably should have put the hatches down. But that's okay. So we can now. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to do. Beautiful. So let's do this. Okay. And like that. Alright, so if I remember how to do this, you open that hatch, you crawl in, you stand up, and you jump. And that shoots you up to the top of the hatches you're currently on, which is very cool. So, duck, place. That there. Okay, that put us back up the top. You close that, duck, place, stand, close, we get shot up to the top. Perfect. So this is a pretty cool little system that allows you to get up and down your mine shafts at a pretty great rate of knots. So I'm a huge fan of these. Oops. Oh, bother. We missed a... Yeah, we did miss a level. So basically what you do is you put hay bales. So you dig another shaft. So we dig a parallel shaft to this. Put hay bales at the bottom of it. And that becomes our jump shaft. And by jump shaft I mean the shaft we obviously oh, didn't like that. We jump down and land on hay bales. So what we want to do is let's just dig around this top here and go wham, wham, wham. Put our no. Very strange. Oh well. We'll just ignore that for the moment. Let's just make this nice and symmetrical, I guess. OCD's kicking in there. Alright. So, this is the part where we go straight down again. I do apologise, this is a little repetitive this episode, but this is how you build a awesome hatch elevator. We did bring hay bales. Yes, good. And a system for accessing your mine rather quickly. So the good thing about hay bales is when you land on them you don't get injured. So, in theory. I actually haven't tried this in the mod. So there's every chance that the wonderful mod builders have changed things so that when you land on hay bales after a 40 or 50 block drop, you do get injured. And we'll find that out together shortly. Because we're going to test this as soon as we get to bedrock. We are going to use our hatch elevator. Okay, there's some Betty bedrock. We're going to go. I'm just going to open this up just a little bit. Beautiful. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Ready? So I'm about to show you what happens when you jump in a hatch elevator. So this should take us straight up to the top. And then we're going to jump down here. There you go. Bingo. We come out at the top. And now, if I've done everything correctly, folks, I should be able to walk into this hole and land on a soft pile of hay. And there's a roaming horde out there. And that all worked perfectly. We're undetected, which is good. I won't leave that there because that's a good way to get injured. Alright. Let's start digging. The one problem I have here, folks, is I don't know the best way to mine here. Well, we're not going to dig towards the water because that would be blatantly stupid. So we're going to aim to head... Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head this way for a few blocks. And then we're going to head towards home. Because one thing I do want to do eventually is connect this mine to our base. Now that's usually best done with an auger. So if you watch my vanilla series, we built a full forge base, a full forge base out in the desert where we built our shale mine. We then connected that by a giant underground tunnel to our main base, so we could travel to and from with a mini bike. So that worked out really well. I was pretty proud of the way that came out. So yeah, we're gonna do a bit of digging here. Now, the whole idea of doing this is hopefully we'll find a deposit of gravel. And you do find them underground, and that's usually where you find really good resource pockets. So the whole idea is to dig along here, and as soon as you hit gravel, then you dig around, because by that stage you know that there's something good there. And yeah, so there won't be very many of these mining videos anymore. I did want to show you how we establish our mine. And do the hatch elevator, because that's a really cool trick to use. Yeah, so So I think we've come far. Yeah. So we're not going to compromise our hatch elevator there. Though we didn't upgrade all the blocks, but that's okay. So we're now going to basically turn and head. Actually, yeah. So we want to aim for. So we want to keep going because what I want to do is I want to put a marker at the bottom of that ladder down to the, let's call it the basement area of the pistol, because that's where I dug that and found steel. That's basically where I want to connect this shaft to. So we want to get as level as we can. Now, did we move our... We did move our sleeping bag down there, didn't we? Yes, we did. The end of last episode, maybe the episode before, we moved our bedroll to one of the rooms. It's with the forge room from memory. So if we line this up, we try and line this up, yeah, so we need to come, oh, that's the building next door, so we want to get to here, so we want to get to about 1070. Yeah, so we want to get to 1070 and then we want to make the turn. And that's more than alright, because we might actually not scrap that. We might come across, sorry, just need a quick drink. We might come across some gravel, hopefully. At which point we can start mining. Alright. At this point, there's not much. Ooh, alright, I thought there was a wee bit of gravel there. It's always good every now and then just to probe up a block in case you find gravel. It's totally random. It's, you know, obviously random gen. And this is the process of trying to find ores underground. There's really no shortcut other than having an auger, which just speeds up the process. This is literally just, this literally just is what it is at this point. So didn't want to sugarcoat it in case you're doing this as someone who's new to the game and hasn't experienced the grind that is, yeah, 7 days to die and mining. So one thing we will do just shortly before we end this episode is see how much resources we have actually mined up this evening. Okay, so we've got 666 iron, so we'll obviously mine one more piece of iron at least. Very nice. So we've got 10,000 stone already, which is awesome. 60 sand, 668 iron. That is really cool. And we're closing on our mark where we're going to turn. Yeah, so look, this has been a successful episode. Even though we did sprain our leg, that's only got 11 minutes, so we're not even going to have to worry about using our splint. We're just going to plunder on through. Health supplies gone missing. We might even try and, well, we might even get a mini bike up by tomorrow. We might try and decide whether we go looking for those health supplies before or after the horde. We've pretty much done our horde prep. I mean, we've got to we certainly have to lay out a few more we definitely have to lay out more sorry, whatever they call those things, iron bars. But at this point, spikes are basically done. I mean, we could put a few more in just to fill in the gaps between the two base parts of the, so the two, I guess, podiums, let's call them, that the pistol's built on. The two steel bits. Yeah, so we're just about to, certainly just about to the end of this episode. So I want to thank you all for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though we really didn't get up to a lot other than getting our mining on, but we I think we accomplished a fair bit, because we got our mines started, and it is legitimately probably the most important thing you need to get going early days in this game, because the sooner you do, the sooner you start getting levels from mining, and mining levels are good levels, and of course obviously you get resources. So yeah, so I'm just going to take a quick look while we're here. I want to thank you all for joining us. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this episode, please remember to hit a like button, thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe for more daily videos and comments. Please feel free to leave comments. I love reading and replying, and your thoughts, your support and encouragement is super awesome. You folks out there are absolutely awesome, fantastic. So I'm just having a quick look here, see if there's anything else we can put some points into. We will put some more points into minus 69, which is good. So we'll take those 20 points there. And we only need 25 points for our last one when we get to mining tools 80. So very good. Yeah. Fast Eddie. I'll loot faster. Yeah, not fussed about that. Do want to get some quality Joe happening. A little more bad mechanic wouldn't go straight. Yeah. HD auger recipe. Ooh. Yeah, we want that. We do need to do some looting after this horde too. Let's just have a look. Can we put anything into bad mechanic? No. Mechanic 4. Okay, 3 points. Yeah, you know what? And we're going to take that. Yeah. Because I just want to get that bad mechanic happening, because that's really valuable when we do our wrenching. Yeah. So anyway, thanks again for joining us. Laters.